Hello, hello. Okay. God bless you, everyone. Going to give you about a minute to come on. Okay. We got some good information we're going to be sharing with you today. Listen, we ask that you share. You don't want to miss this broadcast today. Okay. We got some good information. All right. We're going to give you about a minute to come on. When you come on, just put in what city, what state, what country you're from. Okay. You know how we like to acknowledge you. Say hello to everyone. Hello, artists. Artie, Paul, God bless you. Crown, Janice, hello, hello. Hello, Miss Walker, God bless you. Okay, listen, we got a great topic this evening. Okay, very good topic. Listen, we're going to talk about foods. We're going to talk about some food today. Okay, hello, Aaron. Okay, 15 more seconds and we're going to get started. Listen, we ask that you share, because what we're going to talk about today is the reason, one of the reasons anyway, why most people still have not got their health back. They're not well, they haven't got their healing. It's because of this reason, for one. Okay? All right, let's get started. Hello, everyone. I'm your teacher and spiritual doctor of health and healing, Dexter L. Jones. Let's make our disclaimer. That is that the statements you hear today have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. And the statements of product we talk about, we're not here to diagnose, treat, cure, prevent any disease. This is for educational purposes only. Not meant to take the place of your qualified medical practitioner. We're here to educate you, to inform you, to inspire you, to enlighten you, and to give you the knowledge that you need for health, wellness, and healing. The word of God says in Hosea 4:6, God said, my people are destroyed. That's a tough word for two reasons. Either because of a lack of knowledge, meaning you don't know what you need to know, or either because you have rejected knowledge. You know it, but you're not applying it. But of course, I got good news for you today. That is that God does not want you to be destroyed. He said in 3 John 2, beloved, I wish above all things that you would prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. So it's the will of God today that you walk in divine health all the days of your life, that you walk in kingdom health. And we're here to show you how to make it happen. Okay? Well, today our topic is stop eating processed foods. Oh, this is a good topic here. Stop eating processed food. Why you shouldn't eat processed foods. Okay? As I often say, food is your problem, but food is also the solution. Let me say it again. Food is the problem, but food is also the solution. Bad foods are the problem. Good foods are the solution. So we're gonna go over both of those today. Talk about the bad, talk about the good, talk about the ugly. Okay, we're going to narrow this down today. You're gonna walk away today with knowledge, with information. You're gonna know what to do and how to do it. Okay. All right, I got some notes here also. I want to make sure I cover everything. That way I won't leave anything out of major importance. But let's begin, okay? Highly processed foods, while convenient and often tasty. Listen, I have to admit, processed food tastes good. I mean, you want more and more and more. The more you eat, the more you want. Okay, so and they can have a range of negative effects on your health. Okay, even though they're tasty, even though they're good, even though you can't eat just one. Listen, you remember the old commercial? I think it was about the Lay's potato chips. I bet you can't eat just one. It's a processed food. Okay, they knew exactly what they was talking about, and you could not eat just one. Okay, so let's break it down. Um, Processed food. The one thing about processed food is they are nutrient deficient. Okay, they're nutrient deficient. Now remember, the one thing I teach that there's only one disease, and that's malnutrition. And malnutrition is defined as an imbalance of nutrients that your body must have to function and the nutrient that it gets. In other words, the body is not getting enough nutrients, so therefore that's an open door to malnutrition and an open door to sickness and disease. We're going to close every door, okay? Because we don't want any doors open, because we don't want any sickness or any diseases invading our body. Okay. Okay. So nutritional deficiency is the number one problem when you're dealing with processed foods. And we're going to go over these processed foods. But processed foods are often stripped of the essential nutrients during manufacturing. When they are manufacturing these products, folks, they are stripped of those essential nutrients that your body must have. And as I often say, the body must have 90 plus nutrients, 60 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 amino acids, and 3 fatty acids on a daily basis. It must have it. And the reality of it is you cannot be missing one. You can't be missing gold or copper or silver or vitamin K or vitamin D or vitamin E. And you got to have these things in abundance. Okay? So it's stripped of these essential nutrients during process of manufacturing. They're loaded with empty calories. Did you hear that? They're loaded with empty calories, and that's why it's very easy to gain weight, eat this processed food. Meaning they give you energy, but lack the vitamins, the minerals, and the fiber that your body needs to function optimally. I don't know about you, but let me tell you something. I want my body to function at an optimum. And that's why I thank God, and I give God the glory, folks, that I can't remember the last time I've been sick. I hate being sick, okay? I can't remember the last time I had a cold. So it's essential that your body gets these nutrients that it needs on a daily basis. Number two, processed foods are high in unhealthy fats, sugar, and salts. Very high, okay? And they're high to enhance flavor and shelf life. You hear that? To enhance flavor and shelf life, processed foods are packed with trans fats, high fructose corn syrup, which is the worst of the worst. And when you go to the grocery store and you look on the back of the products and look at the ingredients, you'll see high fructose corn syrup and so many things. But let me give you some advice. When you see high fructose corn syrup, put it back. Okay? Can somebody put those words up there for me? Put it back. Can we hear it? Put it back. When you go to the grocery store and you look on the back of those ingredients and it says high fructose corn syrup, put it back. Okay? Somebody put it up there for me. Okay? Also, corn syrup and excessive sodium has a lot of sodium, folks. Too much sodium. Thank you, Aaron. Too much sodium. And over time, listen to this now. Over time, these ingredients can lead to obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. Now, can you understand why society is so sick? Folks, listen. I'm a Christian. I'm a man of God. But I'm going to say this right here. It's not the devil. The devil takes advantage of ignorance and disobedience. It's not the devil that these people are getting diabetes and heart disease and high blood pressure. We'll understand it today that processed foods over time will cause obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and high blood pressure. Okay? So we got to get away from these things. Not only that, but chemical additives, such things as preservatives, artificial colors, and artificial flavors are commonly added to processed foods. And listen, some of these additives may cause adverse reactions like headaches, allergies, or even long-term health risks. Come on, somebody, I'm trying to tell you. You're dealing with allergies, you have headaches, and things of that nature. Your problem is more than likely could be the processed foods you eat. Oh, we're going to go over a list of processed foods, okay? But we understand. See, that's why the Bible says wisdom is the principal thing. Don't forget wisdom. Then it says, with all you're getting, get understanding. We got to get some understanding. And the understanding is that these processed foods is causing the majority of the sickness and diseases that is plaguing mankind. Now, you heard me say before, if you go search the scriptures, you'll see that Jesus did not deal with these things. He didn't deal with diabetes and high blood pressure and heart disease. You didn't see that nowhere in the scripture. Not one time in the scripture does it name any of these things here. Jesus dealt with spirits. He did not deal with these things here. And somebody said, man, now, Mr. Jones, you're wrong. I see the word disease in the Bible. I see the word sickness in the Bible. But what you don't understand is when you research that word, you will find out that that word actually means demon possession or demonic powers. In other words, the things that Jesus dealt with was demonic powers. Even when Peter's mother-in-law had a fever, the Bible said he rebuked the fever. Listen, you don't rebuke an inanimate object, you rebuke a spirit. I can't rebuke this thing right here. There's no spirit in it. Okay, so Jesus dealt with spirits. He didn't deal with high blood pressure, diabetes. Those are things that you can reverse. You can take advantage of. Do you know how many people I've seen with high blood pressure, diabetes? I mean, A1C 13.5. They go back to the doctor, A1C dropped down to 5.2. Come on, somebody. You see this? So these are the things that's causing the problems. Some of these additives may cause adverse reactions like headaches, allergies, or even long-term health issues. For some people have been dealing with health issues for 10, 20, 30 years. Listen, they're praying. They've been praying for years, but they still got it. You know why? Because it's the foods you're eating that's causing it. It's not a spirit. It's the foods. I'm telling you, get rid of the foods. Okay, not only that, but it disrupts gut health, meaning processed foods often lack dietary fiber, which is essential for a healthy gut. Come on, somebody. And we realize that a lot of problems begin in the gut, okay? And a disrupted gut can affect digestion, immunity, and even mental health. Did you know there is a relationship between your gut and your mental health? Oh, yeah, there's a connection there. But you know what? It goes back to the food. Not only that, but it's highly addictive, meaning many processed foods are designed to trigger a bliss point. Excuse me. It's as a result of that combination of fat, sugar, and salt that makes them hard to stop eating. Listen, I understand. Because when I was addicted to sugar, folks, you've heard the story. I had whole beans of cookie cakes and pies. You've heard me say often, me and little Debbie was in a relationship. I mean, she was getting the best of me. I mean, my wife knew me and little Debbie was in a relationship. She couldn't do nothing about it. I wasn't trying to do anything about it. But the day came when I had to divorce little Debbie and get her out of my life. And I'm happy to say she's been out of my life now for over 2.5 years. Okay. So these things are highly addictive and they can be hard to stop, leading to overeating and dependency. Then there's emotional eating. Okay. So these are the things that we're dealing with. Listen, the food industry, folks, let me tell you something. This is one industry that don't care anything about you. Listen, in reality, processed food should not even be on the shelves. I'm trying to tell you, they shouldn't even be on the shelves. They're causing havoc on mankind. I mean, they're disrupting the health of society. Do you know that there are certain foods that America allows and has passed, but foreign countries would not even let them enter into their country? Come on, somebody, I'm trying to tell you. I'm speaking truth here today. Foreign countries will not even allow some of these foods to be in their country. But America just opens up the door. They open up the floodgates and just let everything come in. I'm trying to tell you, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why you have to become personal. You have to take personal responsibility for your health. You have to become proactive. You have to become intentional with your health. You can't depend on these people. They don't care about you. Okay. They want you to be dependent on these cookie, cakes, pies, these processed foods. Listen, they are going to take you to the grave. I'm trying to tell you. That's how serious it is. These processed foods have already taken many people to the grave, and they're going to take you to an early grave if you don't get a hold of it. I'm trying to tell you. Okay, not only that, but also there's an environmental impact, meaning the production and packaging of processed foods often contribute to deforestation, water pollution, and excessive plastic waste, making it a less sustainable choice. It's even hurting our society, folks, the environment. So you say, well, Mr. Jones, Brother Jones, what is the answer? Listen, there are alternatives. There are alternatives. Okay. Let's look at let's go ahead and name out some of these processed foods. Okay. Let's name some of these processed foods so you can know exactly what's going on. You'll know exactly what you're eating and what to put back. Okay. Here's some real heavy processed foods. Instant noodles. Oh, I know. Folks, I used to love my oodles of noodles. Anybody ever ate some oodles of noodles? I'm telling you, folks, oodles of noodles, instant noodles, heavily processed. Put it back. Okay, listen, I'm gonna tell you today what you need to do. If you got noodles in your house, you're ready for a change. Take those noodles and throw them in the trash can. You can say, I'm not going to do that. I don't spend this money on my noodles. I'm not throwing them in the trash can. Let me tell you how I got free from Little Debbie. Okay, I went to God in prayer, and I repented of consuming these sugars that was causing problems in my health. My cholesterol was sky high, couldn't get it down for nothing, doing everything I know to do. And one day the Holy Spirit spoke to me and said, give up the sugar. I gave up the sugar. My cholesterol dropped 60 points, folks. Cholesterol's been normal ever since. But when I repented of that and said, God, take this away from me. Okay. And then I did something to show God that I was serious. And I wasn't just having lip service. You know, there's a scripture in the Bible where God said, you speak with your mouth, but your heart is far from me. Okay. So to show God that I was serious about this thing, I went in my bins, got my cookie, cakes, pies, and candy out, went in the refrigerator. I think I just bought a pie, went in the refrigerator, got it all, folks, and threw it in the trash can. I'm trying to tell you. And when God saw that, God said, this man is serious. Let me give him grace. So he wanted to deal with this some more. Folks, that broke him. It's been over 2.5 years. Okay. So those instant noodles, you got to get rid of them. Somebody say, put it back. Put it back. Okay. Get rid of it. Okay. Also processed foods. Oh, I know this is a hard one. Listen, I was guilty. I love my processed meats, rather, the processed meats. I love my processed meats. I love my bacon, my hot dogs, my sausages. Oh, folks, yes, I love those things. Okay. And then I try to justify by having turkey bacon. Folks, it's all the same. Okay. Processed meats, sausage, hot dogs, bacon, bologna, salami, all those things like that. Those breakfast meats, those breakfast meats, process, process. Okay, get rid of it. Okay. Next on the list is sugary breakfast cereals. we're slowly killing our kids with these breakfast cereals. Look on the back, look at the ingredients. 30, 40, 50% added sugar on these things. Let me tell you something. I searched for over 2 years for a cereal. Folks, I could not find one good cereal in the grocery store. Walk down that cereal aisle. There's not one really good cereal on that cereal aisle. God finally blessed me to find one that's called Ezekiel, which is the best one out there. But for over 2 years, and listen, I used to love cereals, especially my Frosted Flakes. Oh, I love the Frosted Flakes. I think those were the best, and the Raisin Brands. Oh, whoo, they was good. But I had to give them up for my health. Okay, sugary breakfast cereal. Listen, stop giving your kids these breakfast cereals. Listen, these things are causing havoc on their body. They're gonna grow up with type 1 diabetes. They're gonna be very, what's what I'm looking for? Hyper, eating these cereals. Some of the problems they're dealing with is because of these cereals. When you see all these red dyes, blue dyes, yellow dyes, folks, this stuff is bad. It's bad. And we're giving it to our kids. Get rid of the sugary cereal. Sodas and sugary drinks. All of it's bad, folks. I'm telling you, sodas, all the sodas are bad. Okay. You say, well, my soda says no sugar added. Look on the back of it. Look on the back of your soda that says no sugar added. I guarantee you, you're going to see aspartame, you're going to see sucralose, you're going to see aspartame. These are artificial sweeteners. Some of these things are banned in other countries. But America, the beautiful, where people are trying to get to, America allows it all. Come on in. Everything, just come on in. It doesn't matter. Bring it all in. I'm trying to tell you, folks, you better take personal responsibility for your health, for your family, for your children. Listen, don't let them grow up eating these things. You're killing them. I know we grew up eating them, but we didn't know much better. We didn't have the health teachers today like we back then, like we have today. There was no internet where you can come on a TikTok or Facebook or YouTube or Instagram and hear teachers teaching you. We didn't have that back in the day. But thank God you got it today. Okay? Hello, Hattie. Hello, Rosa Hill. God bless you. Okay. Also, ice cream and frozen desserts. Folks, we got to get rid of. We got to get rid of. Listen, I've searched, and I'm really sort of still searching right now for a healthy ice cream. I cannot find one. Even the ones that say they're healthy, most of those are garbage too, folks. I'm telling you. They got sugar. They got artificial sweeteners in it. They're garbage. I'm telling you. Ice cream and frozen desserts. And that's one reason that God blessed us to put together the book, Moringa Healthy Sweets and Snacks. I make my own ice cream, folks. Yes, I make my own ice cream. I'm telling you, there's not, go to the grocery store. Go down the ice cream aisle, look at the ingredients, and see what you see. It's all junk. Okay? Potato chips and snacks. I know we grew up on it. Rosa, we grew up on it, didn't we? We grew up on all this stuff. But that's why today, most people have high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. They got cancer. All these diseases. And the word disease simply is dis-ease. It means your body is not at ease. Dis-ease. Break it up. Disease. Okay? And these are the things that's causing your body to be dis-ease. Potato chips and snacks. It's hard to find a healthy potato chip out there, folks. Very hard. There's a couple of chips and snacks out there, but the majority of it is garbage. garbage. Okay. So we got to get this stuff for my kids. Okay. Get the healthy stuff for the kids. Also, prepackaged cookies, cakes, and pastries. You may say, what can we eat? Oh, I'm going to go with what you can eat. Cookies. If you go down the cookie aisle, folks, and look at the ingredients of this stuff, high fructose corn syrup, sugar. Some of this stuff, you will see 3 and 4 sugars in it. I'm like, come on. Why you need 3 or 4 sugars? Isn't one enough? No, one isn't enough. You know why? They want you addictive. They want you dependent. They want you not able to eat just one. Let me tell you something. When I just eat them Oreo cookies, oh, I love them Oreo cookies. Let me tell you. When I just eat those Oreo cookies, I would say, listen, I'm going to take 2 or 3 of them, put them aside. I'm going to eat those, and I'm not going to eat any more today. Folks, I eat those 3 Oreo cookies. Next thing you know, I'm right back in the pack again, getting 3 more. I'm trying to tell you. Rosa said, bioengineer is in a lot of snacks. You are absolutely right. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't even have that on my list. But when you see stuff that says bioengineer, put it back. Put it back, folks. I was in the grocery store the other day. I was looking to buy something, and all the ingredients were looking good. But then I saw it says bioengineer. I put it back. Thank you for that, Rosa. I put it back, folks. When you see bioengineer, put it back. Okay? So the prepackaged cookies, cakes, and pastries. Okay? We want to get away from those things. Okay? There are healthy alternatives out there. Then you have ultra-processed foods, the candy and the chocolate bars. Oh, folks, let me tell you. I was in love. Me and Twix, me and the Snicker bars, me and the Hershey bars. Oh, I loved it, folks. I'm telling you. Late at night, my wife would hear there's some paper rattling. She know what it was. I'm eating something sweet. I'm guilty. I was guilty, put it that way. So candy and chocolate balls, put it back. All bad. Okay? There's an alternative though. Okay? As a matter of fact, let me go and give you this alternative to the candy and chocolate balls. What you can eat is dark chocolate. Dark chocolate is the best of the best, folks. Listen, make sure it's at least 70% or above cocoa. At least 70%. And the more cocoa it is, the better it is for you. Okay. Somebody said Baby Ruth. Oh, Baby Ruth. Oh, Baby Ruth. I love some Baby Ruth. Mr. Goodbar. Oh, I forgot about that. Absolutely. Those are my favorites as well. Okay. Yet the snacks are addictive. They send signals to your brain to tell you to go get more. Who's that? Nick, you are absolutely right. You hear that, folks? Listen, they have designed this stuff that when you eat it, it sends signals to your brain to go get more. That's why when I put that pack aside, I had to go get more. And that's what they do. You know, I saw this documentary on YouTube or somewhere, and they was talking with this lady that makes food for sweets for food companies. And she said that they intentionally put all these sugars in there so that you can become dependent on this food. So that you cannot eat just a little bit of it. You have to eat a whole lot of it. Listen, you can't eat just a little bit of ice cream. You want to eat the whole thing of ice cream. Because you are addictive. Okay? So let's get rid of that. But dark chocolate. Go with the dark chocolate. 7% or above cocoa, it is excellent. High in antioxidants. I'm telling you, folks, it's good. That's what I eat now is the dark chocolate. Okay? When I want something sweet or when I'm making me a healthy fruit mix or something like that, I put the dark chocolate in there. Okay? Fast foods, the fries, the burgers, and things of that nature. Fast food is bad, folks. I can't remember the last time I've been to a fast food restaurant to get like a burger, fries, stuff like that. For because I don't eat that stuff anymore. Or I used to. Excuse me. Yes, I used to devour all that stuff. Okay, but no more. We got to get rid of the fast food. Listen, I know, you know, it's tough, and I feel you. And like the Bible said that Jesus is touched with the feelings of our infirmities. So when Jesus came down from heaven to be a man, he came to be a man also so he can say, I understand what it's like to be a man. Before that, he was God. And God is not, he was not touched with the feeling of our infirmities like Jesus came down here to be a man. For example, I don't know what an ant is going through. In order for me to know what an ant is going through, I would have to become an ant. Then I can understand maybe the fear or when something big comes near them. You understand what I'm saying? But right now, I'm not touched with the feelings of an ant. But Jesus came down to be touched with the feelings of mankind by becoming a man. So I'm touched with all these things I'm naming out because I was once there. And I understand how tough it is. But I also understand that you have to take personal responsibility. You have to be proactive. You have to make up in your mind, I'm putting all this stuff aside. Listen, if you don't do that, if you don't come to a decision, next year, this time, 2026, you still gonna be eating these foods. And guess what? You're still gonna be sick. You're still gonna have high blood pressure. You're still gonna have diabetes. You still are gonna be just as sick, if not sicker, next year. But I can almost promise you, if you will put these foods aside, listen, 50% or more of your battle is gonna be won. I've known people to put certain foods aside, blood pressure drop to normal. Diabetes went back to normal just by the foods. Okay, so it's true. Okay. Also, yes, the fast foods. You're right. The McDonald's, the Burger Kings, the Wendy's, all these fast food places, folks. Unless you want to get something healthy there, I don't know, maybe a salad or something like that. But this food is something else. Okay. Energy drinks, the Red Bull, the 5 hour thing, folks. This stuff is garbage. It's no good. Full of caffeine. Full of caffeine. These energy drinks, listen, in the long run, those energy drinks are going to come back with a vengeance. I don't drink any energy drinks, folks. The only energy drinks I drink is stuff with moringa in it, or I drink my moringa tea. It gives me energy. Okay? Let's not forget the sweetened condiments like ketchup, syrup, and all these things like that. Listen, when you go to the store, look at the ketchups. Most of them you can see high fructose corn syrup. I remember one day I went in the store, I was looking for ketchup, and there's a good one out there. But the 95% of them had high fructose corn syrup in it or sugar. Okay, a lot of these things are full of sugar. Yes, and here's how you read ingredients. According to the list of the ingredients, is what it has the most in. So let's say, for example, if you look at the ingredients, and the first ingredient is high fructose corn syrup, guess what? It's full of high fructose corn syrup. As the first ingredient is sugar, it's full of sugar. They put them in They put them in order according to the most that's in there. And when you see sugar on the first ingredients, put it back. Put it back. Okay, it's as simple as that. Yes, bad for your bad for your heart. Okay, yes, yeah. Chick-fil-A also a lot of the food is bad too. Okay, so the ketchups, the syrups, a lot of the salad dressings. Listen, you'll be amazed at the condiments that has sugar in it. A lot of salt. That's what I'm telling you. You got to read the ingredients. When you go grocery shopping, look at the ingredients. My wife and I read the ingredients. And that's how we determine what we're going to eat. Okay. Then also flavored snacks like cheese puff, flavored popcorns, and things of that nature. Flavored snacks are bad. Okay. Now let's look at what we can. Okay. Well, you can say, well, what can I eat? Okay. Listen, here's some healthy alternatives. Swap processed snacks for fresh fruit. Yes, fresh fruits. Not only that, your body does need sugar. You can get your sugar right through your fresh fruits. Okay, apple, oranges, bananas, tangerines, all kind of fresh fruit. Do you know that when Adam was in the Garden of Eden, all he ate was fruits? Yes, that's all he ate was fruits. He didn't eat vegetables, and he didn't eat. Of course, he didn't eat meat. All he ate was fruits. Adam was what was called a fruitarian. You remember the scripture where the Bible said God told Adam, of every tree of the garden thou mayest freely eat, except for the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. He said every tree, folks, apples, oranges, bananas, grapes, every tree. Remember, don't eat seedless fruits. Those are hybrids. Don't eat seedless fruits. Okay. Rosa said plant-based condiments are good. You're absolutely right. Plant-based. Make sure they're real plant-based condiments. Okay. Another option is vegan condiments. Okay. That's another alternative. Thank you for that, Rosa. Okay. So fresh fruits. Yeah, that's all Adam ate. We don't know how long he was in the garden, but however long he was in the garden, all he ate was fruits. And then you know the story after he ate of the forbidden fruit, and God ran him, got him out of the garden. And then I think in Genesis, the 3rd chapter, then God added on vegetables. Yeah, God added on the vegetables after he got out of the garden. Then in Leviticus, the 11th chapter, and Deuteronomy 14th chapter, he added on the clean meats and told him to stay away from the unclean meats. Okay? Okay. Also nuts, seeds, and things of that nature. Healthy alternatives. You know, just about every night, I make me a healthy snacks, healthy fruit snacks. Within those snacks are my dark chocolate, cashews, different type of nuts, raisins, and what else I put in there? And blueberries. I mix them all together, and folks, that's what I have for a late night snack. I went to the store the other day, and you seen these fruit trails mixes, where they're supposed to have all the healthy stuff in. And I was looking at one; it was looking very healthy. I mean, it had everything in it. And when I looked on the back, sugar was in it. I said, I ain't buying this junk. Okay, so nut seeds. Choose whole grains like brown rice. Okay, refined grains, stuff like that. Also, the best greens, fresh greens, of course, and also frozen greens are good as well. Okay, so those are some of the things you want to look at there. Um, like I said, there's a healthy cereal called Ezekiel. It's very good. Also, you want to go with things like salmon, tuna, mackerel, things of that nature. It's very good. Chicken is good, just not fried chicken. Turkey is good. Okay. I normally tell people that the best foods are the foods according to God's dietary law in Leviticus 11th chapter, Deuteronomy 14th chapter. Look it up. You'll see what it says: clean meats and unclean meats. God said, eat the clean meats, stay with the unclean meats. Hattie, you can go to some Whole Food stores are good. What's that other store? The Whole Food stores are good. And I mean, you can find some of this stuff in Walmart, and some other stores as well. Harris Teeter is good. They got a lot of good stuff. So you have to search around a little bit, but you can find it. Listen, my wife and I eat every day. Okay, so we're eating the good stuff. Okay, so processed foods may seem like a quick fix for hunger, and that's why people eat processed food so much. It's a quick fix for hunger. Okay, but the long-term consequences aren't worth the convenience. Let me say that again. Processed foods may seem like a quick fix for hunger, but the long-term consequences aren't worth the convenience. Okay, it isn't worth it. You can walk in divine health. As I say often, I'm 60 years old. Okay, my skin is clear. I don't take any medications. I don't take any over-the-counter drugs. Okay, I don't take an aspirin or Aleve or Excedrin. I don't take anything. Okay, there you go, folks. So think about the long-term consequences. Listen, even with your kids, think about the long-term consequences of giving them those cereals. Because I can guarantee you, when they grow up, they are going to have some diseases because of this processed food. Yes, the noodles. Oh, yes, I talked about those noodles, those Roman noodles. Very cheap, folks. I remember back in the day, I used to get 10 of them for $1. How good can something be 10 for $1? Come on, somebody. Wow. Okay, so here's what you need to do. You've been eating these foods, okay? And no doubt you got parasites in your body. Because a lot of the parasites come from the food. And parasites feed and live off of sugar. I mean, they crave sugar. So over 80% of society is walking around with parasites in them. Okay? And sometimes when you go to the doctor and they can't figure out what's going on with you, it could possibly be parasites, folks. I remember this, I read this story about this man, went to the doctor, stomach was very big, and the doctor couldn't find anything going on with him, but it was a smart doctor. He said, you know what, you probably got parasites. And so the doctor gave him something and told him to take this and go to the bathroom. The man drank that stuff, whatever it was, went to the bathroom, and folks called the doctor in. The toilet was full of parasites. Full of parasites. Oh, I had that happen to one of my customers also. Very sluggish, no energy, and just bad. It was bad for her. And she bought some of the moringa right here, excellent for detox, removes parasites. That was on a Friday. She came back to the store on a Monday. She sat down in the chair. She said, I got to tell you something. She said, I took this stuff over the weekend. And she said, in my toilet was worms. I'm trying to tell you. Now, it don't happen like that with everybody, but in her case, it happened. And she said, my energy is up. She said, I feel so good. She had parasites. Okay? So what we want to do is detoxify your body with moringa. See, moringa is often called the miracle tree. And the reason is because it's packed with nutrients that can boost overall health. Its leaves are rich in essential vitamins such as A, B, C, D, and E, and minerals such as calcium, potassium, magnesium, and etc. It's full of antioxidants, which supports immunity, skin health, and energy levels. Okay? Moringa's high protein and amino acid content aid in muscle repair and growth, while its anti-inflammatory compounds can alleviate joint pain and promote heart health. Folks, I'm trying to tell you. Additionally, it helps balance blood sugar levels, improve digestion, and detoxify the body, making it a versatile superfood for daily wellness. Folks, I'm trying to tell you. It's time to get your body back into health. Okay? It's time to get your body back into shape. Yes. I see that, Rosa. How many of you remember that turpentine? And there was another one that was really bad back in the day. Oh, that turpentine, boy, it removed those parasites. Castor oil was another one. Okay? It will clean you out, folks. Okay? Somebody said, where do you get it from? Okay, the Moringa Vic, there's a website right there. It's scrolling right across, right there where my finger is. That's the website. You can call the phone number and you can get it. But that's the lesson for today, folks. Stop eating processed foods. I went over everything. I went over the processed food. I went over the good foods. I told you the reason you need to stop eating processed food. Now let's make 2025 the best year for our health to come alive. Okay? Listen, it's time for your health to thrive. No more sickness. I told you the word that God gave me for 2025 was no more sick days. No more sick days. Okay? So let's get rid of all sick days. Okay? So listen, get the Moringa. Now, I tell people if you really want to see an overall rejuvenation of your entire body, go with the Miracle Pack, which consists of the olive oil, the Moringa, whether you go with the powder or the capsules, whichever you prefer. Okay? And also the vitamin D3. Okay, that's the Miracle Pack, folks. That's the Miracle Pack. This Miracle Pack will help reverse this. It can reverse whatever's going on in your body. Oh, let me tell you something real quick. I had a customer that called in today. She was bleeding on the inside, folks. Yeah, really bad. Nausea, has several things going on. And she had the product. She said she began to pray, said, Lord, what can I do? Said the Holy Spirit spoke to her, said, take your Moringa. She took her Moringa. Folks, the bleeding stopped. The nausea went away. Come on, somebody, I'm trying to tell you. Listen, this is God's natural pharmaceutical. This is God's natural pharmacy right here. God's natural pharmacy is Moringa, the olive oil, and the vitamin D3, folks. I'm telling you, that's all you need. Okay, of course, you know, we don't tell anybody to stop taking your medicine. We say, just get on this Miracle Pack, and the doctor will tell you what to do. He's either going to reduce your dosage or take you off your medicine. Let him do that, okay? Just do what we tell you, and you'll see the results. Let me see if I have any questions. Has order shipped out yet? Melissa, check your email, okay? Remember, when you're with shipping, it takes 5 to 7 business days. This does not include weekends or holidays. We've had several holidays. Make sure it's within that time frame. Okay. We have had some delays with the shipping because of the severe weather that we're experiencing right now, all over the place. Okay, so it's hampered everything. Even some of our products, we're getting them in. Everything has been slow, but we're back on track now. But if you were within that 5 to 7 business days, check your email. An email was shipped out. Check your email today. A lot of packages went out today. We're getting them out. Everything is getting back on track now. So your package is on its way. Okay? Vic, did you get that, Vic? The email right there? Missing the website? Excuse me. Okay, let me see what else we have here. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Lynette, check your email. Okay. Thank you. I got my order and start taking it. All right. Grace is sufficient. Praise the Lord. Get ready for a health journey like you've never seen before, Grace. I'm telling you, to God be the glory. Get ready, Grace. You can have a testimony. Okay. See what else we have here. Can you take it? You have hypothyroidism. Oh, absolutely. Who's this? Mona. Let me tell you, Mona. We had a customer, several, but this one in particular, hypothyroidism. On thyroid meds for 15 years. We put her on the miracle pack. 45 days in, her doctor calls her and say, listen, something's going on with your thyroid. We don't know what's happening, but things are improving. We're going to reduce your dosage, and we're going to keep an eye on it, monitor it, see what's going on. 45 more days later, he called her back, said, start taking your medicine. Here's what the doctor said. You are healed. Come on, somebody. The doctor told her she's healed. Yes. Okay. So get the miracle pack. Get the miracle pack. Stick with it. Any other herbs or vitamins you're taking, get off of them. You won't need them anymore. Get on that miracle pack and watch what happens. Okay. Anything? See what else we have here. Okay. Any other questions? Yes. Yes. Uh-huh. Okay. Want to make sure I answer as many as I can. I cook at home before I eat fast food. I've been stop eating. Oh, good, good, Martin. Okay. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. The snacks. Oh, yeah, those are addictive. Uh-huh. Chips and snacks was great, but they had sold the company too, so I know the good will change. Yeah, more likely. Uh-huh. Snacks is my problem. I can't even lie. Okay. But we can get rid of them, Martin. We can get rid of them. You might have to do something drastic, like throw them in the trash can. Okay, that's what I had to do. Listen, you want the best of the best. How do I make my ice cream? We have a book called Moringa's Healthy Sweets and Snacks. Listen, there's all kind of snacks. There's all kind of stuff in there that's healthy for you. And as a matter of fact, hold on for a couple of seconds. I'm gonna get that book to show it to you. Okay. Look what I have here. Listen, this is what we make our stuff from. You see this? See that? See that? Healthy Moringa snacks and sweets. You see that? Look at that. Okay. Now let me show you something. Everything is healthy in here, folks. Look at that. This is Moringa Berry Ice Cream. See that? Oh, we got plenty. Look at this here. Moringa Lemon Gelatin. Oh, there we go. See that? Oh, yes. Look at this. Moringa Pineapple Frozen Yogurt. Look at that. Oh, it's full, folks. It's full. Okay. Not only that, but look here. See that? Look at that. Oh, I made this thing here. That is the Moringa Honey Moringa Carrot Cake. Oh, it was delicious. All the ingredients are healthy. Look at that, folks. I'm trying to tell you. Look at this. See that? There you go. Listen, we're going to give you what you need. Okay, whether you receive it or not, it's entirely up to you. Ellis, there's a website right there. See my finger? That's the website. Scrolling right across. EdenWellnessMoringa.com. High blood pressure? Absolutely, Ellis. Go with the Miracle Pack. When you go on the website, click on where it says Shop Now and scroll up and you'll see the website. You'll see the products. Okay? Get the Miracle Pack. Is that your book? Yes, that's our book. Okay, all right. What's in the Miracle Pack? The olive oil, the moringa powder, or capsules, either or. You don't need both of them, whichever one you want to go with. And the vitamin D3. Okay, right there. That's all you need, folks. I'm telling you, that's all you need. You don't need anything else. I had a customer come in today that said, I've stopped taking all my other herbs and vitamins, and I just take the Miracle Pack. And so the money that she was spending, she don't have to spend that money on all those things anymore. Just the Miracle Pack. Isn't that something? Okay. All right. Well, that's it, folks. I just want to come up here and share those things with you. Listen, we ask that you share. Tell your family members, your friends to go on YouTube. This video is on YouTube as well, and they can go up there and see it. Subscribe to our page, like our page, follow us, so that when we come up, then you'll be notified. Okay? So thank you very much. Listen, I'm your teacher and spiritual doctor of health and healing, Dexter L. Jones, and remember 3 John 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that you prosper and be in health, even as your soul prosper. God bless you. Have a good evening. Bye-bye.